Hello mga ka-Nanay. So due to insistent public demand, I am doing this vlog for newly hired teachers. So you are watching this most probably because it's your first day. So yeah, I hope this video will help you on how to get started. So after receiving an email from Native Camp regarding the activation of your account, I am sure you are very excited to begin and to start teaching, but you are also a bit nervous because you don't know what to do yet. Since we all know that here in Native Camp, you'll be on your own. There are no trainings here. So you will really study everything. So here, I will tell you some first day tips and things to do before you start teaching. And the very first thing that you should do is to familiarize yourself with the system. So if you don't know how to navigate the system, you will be confused and you will feel like you're lost. So I will show you how to navigate the system. Once you receive the email, then you may now sign in Native Camp as an official tutor. So you just type in your email address and your password. So the same thing that you used in your application. So once you have that, you will just sign in and workstation not available. So this happens sometimes. And when you encounter this problem, you just keep on signing in and just refresh. Ayan. Ayaw yata akong pa-sign in. So don't be surprised if this happened to you. Yan. So this is the system of Native Camp. To be honest, lahat naman ng kailangan nyong malaman dito sa Native Camp can be found here sa Guidelines tab. So if you have time, you can just read everything here. So from the orientation, so here you can see everything. Dito sa orientation, usually what I just use this to check my profile. So ito yung profile na eksaktong nakikita ng student natin. So how to do that? So again, you just click on Guidelines. Click orientation, go to steps to view your profile, then click the teacher's waiting page, and just click translate. Then here sa lecturer name, you just type your name. And there you will see that there are a lot of Janes here in Native Camp, and then just click your picture and there. So you can see the badges. If you requested for badges, you can see it here. You can even see the ratings. And then here, like what I said in my previous video, so the self-introduction is being read by students. So it's very important that you put everything here, especially your hobbies and interests, because they can attract students. And your photo gallery as well. So there, I usually use this orientation tab or guidelines tab just to check my profile. And yeah, there. So aside from that, you can also study how to access your tutor's page. So there you go. For the do's and don'ts, for all the prohibited lists, and I mean for all the things that you need to do and you should not do, everything is here. And also this one is very important. Read the things here, the dismissal procedures, so that you can avoid doing them. Okay, there. And the payment, everything about the payment, so the cut-off, the incentives, the service fees, it can be found here. So, basa-basa din pag may time. And there, yeah. There you go. Aside from that, yeah, the contract for services, so may kontrata din tayo dito. Just read everything here. And the frequently asked questions. So, baka kung may tanong kayo, kung hindi niyo ako mahagilap, kung hindi pa ako re-reply sa inyo, so you can always go here sa frequently asked questions. So, please bear with the noise. Pasensya na po kung medyo maingay. Hindi ko mapatahimik si tatay at saka si mom sa panonood ng TV. Anyway, yeah, so again, if you have time, just read everything here sa guidelines. Now, You can explore, as I said, you can explore everything here in the platform, pero ang ituturo ko lang sa inyo is yung basic na kailangan yung malaman if you want to start teaching. So, kung gusto nyo lang magturo, for example, this is your first day, so of course, the very first thing that you should do is to plot your schedule. So, you just go to the to the schedule tab, and there you will see. So, yung mga naka-off nyan, pwede nyong i-on yan as long as available kayo. As for me, for example, is this. It's 12:39 already. And of course, close na yung schedule ko ng 12:30 to 1 kasi wala namang nag-book. But, although walang nag-book at although 1 o'clock pa yung available time ko, right now, at of this very moment, pwede akong mag-standby and wait for a sudden class, student for a sudden lesson. So, hindi po porket sarado na yung 12:30 nyo, hindi na kayo pwedeng pumasok. You can go on standby 30 minutes before your available schedule. So, kagaya niyan. Again, 1 pa yung available ko, pero since, halimbawa, available naman ako ngayon, I mean, wala akong gagawin. So, I can just go on standby and wait for a student. So, anong itatagal nun? It's 12:40 already. So, ibig sabihin, 20 minutes lang ba kami magkaklase? Kasi 1, may available schedule dito ako. No po. Hanggat walang naka-reserve na student dito sa 1 to 1:30, tatakbo pa rin yung oras nyo ng 26 minutes. So, it's very important. At saka, you don't have to worry because you don't need to click anything like end. You don't need to end your time kasi may kusang mag-a-adjust yung time yun. Halimbawa, what if meron kayong nakabook na lesson ng 1 to 1:30 and you go on standby right now? May papasok pa rin dyang may papasok pa ding student for sudden lesson. So, yung time ninyo is magra-run lang ng mga 10 minutes kasi kailangan ka na ulit pumasok for your book lesson. Kailangan bang patayin yung time? I mean, kailangan bang i-end yung lesson? No. Automatic pong mag-a-adjust yung oras so wala kayong ibang gagawin. Now, I suggest if you have a book lesson, for example, at 1 o'clock, wag muna kayong mag-standby ngayon. Mag-standby kayo 4 minutes before your book schedule para wala na kayong maging student for sudden lesson. And that's the safest. So, mag-intay lang kayo doon for your student sa reserved class ninyo. So, yan. What if I don't want to go on, I don't want to have my class at 1 o'clock? It's okay. Pwedeng available pa rin yan. Pero kung gusto mo, para sure na walang mag-book sa'yo, just turn it off. And you turn this on, and turn off ulit. Ayan. Reach the maximum. Ayan. So, ito po yung sinasabi ko. Before, we are allowed to open slots 24/7. So, bahala kayo kung gusto nyo magtrabaho na 24/7. Pero, recently, naglabas sila ng notification that we are only allowed to open 24 slots. So, that means 12 hours a day. And which is I think reasonable naman because ang reason nga nila is to give or to remind the teachers na you need to also take care of yourself. So don't overwork. Yan. So 12 slots lang. So that means nag-over na ako ng 12 slots for today. So again, don't be scared kung gusto nyong turn on and turn off yan, and i-off ulit and i-on ulit, it's okay. Paglaruan nyo lang yung schedule nyo as long as walang naka-reserve na student. So, syempre, kapag may nakabook dyan, you will see the name here. So far, wala pang nakabook sa akin. You will see the name here, for example, reserve lesson 4. Ganyan. And also, dito sa reservation tab, makikita nyo dyan. Halimbawa, may isa kayong reservation, may red number dito na 1. Ibig sabihin, may isang naka-reserve sa inyo. So, go to that reservation. Ganito ang itsura niya. Yan. For example, ito yung reservation, the name of the student, and the textbook. So, yan. You can study it ahead of time. Pero sa sudden lesson, syempre, since nag-standby ka, surprise din yung lesson. But it's okay because, again, as I said, all the textbooks here in Native Camp are guided. So, it's very easy. Okay. So, again, pag mag-standby ka po, you just click on standby, then makikita mo dito yung camera mo. And when you hear the doorbell, ibig sabihin may estudyante na, it will appear, the black portion will appear here and say, waiting for student, or sometimes it will say the student is selecting a textbook. So, once na may mag-pop up dyan, go right away to the text tab para, yan. And here you will see the textbook. Now, what if, diba, during the routine, you will say, okay, so let's start the lesson. You chose side by side 3, chapter 3-3. Is that correct? Pag sinabi ng student, yes, it's correct, then go over the lesson. Pero pag sinabi ng student, oh, I need to change my textbook. I'm done with this. So, paano po ang gagawin? You just click change textbook. And then, here's a chapter. So, tapos na daw siya, let's say, tapos na siya dito sa 25 to 27. Just click the next one and then click update. And there you go. And of course, you tell also your student to update his textbook para parehas kayo ng ginagamit. So, that's it lang. Okay, then after every lesson, you will see here the chat box. Of course, that's very important again. And then after the lesson, pag natapos na yung buong 26 minutes, ang status mo automatic na magiging not standby. So, pag nag-not standby yan, I suggest you go to the message first. Ito yung message na isa-send mo sa student. And then you will see this form. So, usually, NA lang ang ginalagay ko dyan. Not unless meron talaga akong vocabulary na ikinorek, or vocabulary na itinuro, or pronunciation na ikinorek, or grammar. But if you want to put, you can always go back to your chat log here. So here, this is just a free talk, kaya wala kayong masyadong naging conversation. So dito naman sa comment, like what I told you in my previous videos, kung napanood nyo po, I always have my prepared comments already para copy-paste na lang. So I will just choose kung anong more appropriate dun sa student. For example, like that, in free talking, wala naman akong ikinorek sa kanya kasi magaling naman yung student. So I will just say, hello, thank you for coming to my class. You did an impressive job during the lesson. It was my pleasure to work with you. Copy that. And then paste here. And then you can say, see you next time. Then you just click on send. And there you go. So if you want to see kung ano po ang naging rating sa inyo ng student nyo, right away, go to payment. And dito po sa mga stars na to makikita, mag-a-appear dyan kung 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 bang ibinigay sa inyo. Kung sudden lesson is still being evaluated, pending po siya, don't worry, it will appear within 24 to 48 hours. Paid pa rin yan, for sure. Paid po yan. Ngayon, if the student opted not to give a rating, dito siya papatak sa sudden lesson NA, which is okay. Mas gugustuhin natin magkaroon ng NA na rating kesa 1 or 2 stars kasi it will really affect your ranking. Ayan. So, dito rin yung earnings nyo. And also, here you will see everything, the detailed information about your incentive. So, kung bago ka pa lang, you will see here sa new registration incentive kung nakakailang lessons ka na kasi you need to get 100 you need to complete 100 lessons, book or unbook, to avail of your 2,200 within the first 2 weeks of your activation. Per cut-off, you can have a lesson incentive, another 550 pesos for 100 lessons, booked or sudden. No cancellation incentive, you need to have 20 booked lessons within a cut-off. When I say cut-off, it's every 2 weeks. So, no cancellation, 20 booked lessons, another 550 pesos. And introducing tutors incentive, that's 550 pesos for every referral. So, ano po yung referral? Kapag gumamit, may applicant na gumamit ng, or may teacher na gumamit ng email address mo as referrer email, sa first successful lesson niya, papasok na agad yung 550 pesos sa'yo. So, diba? Extra kita din. Yan. So, there. And if you want to check your ranking, go to dashboard. Here, you will see your earnings for today and your earnings for the whole cut-off. This one, sa target po, usually nag-a-appear siya sa upon opening of your account. So, dito naman po, depende sa inyo. Kagaya ko, I usually do, or I usually put 5,000 for my target. So, ito lang yung target ko per cut-off. So, kung gusto niyo yung gawing 10,000, okay lang din naman. And it won't really affect. Walang effect yan sa kung ano man dito sa system or sa platform. Wala lang. So, para lang ma-motivate kayo na, ito pa lang yung naging earnings ko. Kailangan mas kumayod pa because I want to achieve 10,000. So, So, yung ranking nyo po is very important also. So, here you will see. You need to maintain 4.7 pataas. I'm not sure with this, okay? But as far as I know, 4.6 po pababa is subject for deactivation. So, you really take care of your ranking. So, paano ma-maintain yan? Please make sure to always please the student so that the student won't give you a 2-star rating, or worst is give you 1 star only. So, yeah, that's it. Again, just explore everything here in this tab. Ito talaga yung kailangan yung pag-aralan. Just click everything and then read everything. Okay, now, when you're about to begin your first lesson, make sure, before you begin, always go to Test My Cam. Here, you will check your camera and audio. So, para sure tayo na hindi tayo magkakaroon ng problema once the student appears. So, you just click Start Trial, and then you will see yourself here in the camera. Where am I? Yeah. So, maybe it's not, ayun, there. Okay. So, there. As you can see, so that means okay naman yung camera nyo. Umaandar naman tong noise meter. So, that means okay yung microphone nyo. And if you want to check the audio, I mean the speaker, click
Hi, I'm Kathy, and welcome to...
Okay, so that means everything is okay. So then, you just click on standby and wait for a student. So again, if you are just a newly hired teacher here in Native Camp, please be patient. Hindi agad-agad may student. Hindi agad-agad may magbubok sa'yo. So you have to be patient. Okay? Thank you. Bye-bye. So what else can I say? Aside from familiarizing everything with the system, open as many slots as you can. Like what I said in my previous video, you have a 1-week red flag. You have a red flag for 1 week. That means students are free to reserve classes. And yeah, grab that opportunity. And also, if you want to target the new tutor incentive, which is 2,200, you need to have 100 lessons booked or sudden for 2 weeks or within 2 weeks after your account activation. So if you want to get that 2,200, then you have to open more slots. What else? But expect that you won't have students yet. So please don't be sad, don't lose hope, don't be frustrated if you keep on going on standby for hours but there are no students, because it's natural, it's normal. So you just be patient. Again, patience is virtue. So yeah, you just have to keep on waiting and keep on trying, and the student will come. Surely a student will come. And expect for the worst, I guess. Not all students are easy to please. Not all students are kind. You might encounter some rude students, but just do your best. Just keep on smiling whatever happens, and just always make a good impression to the students, because again, at the end of the day, they will be the one to give us ratings. So why not please them so that at least they can give us a 5-star rating. Okay, so that's just it. Good luck on your first day, and if you have any more questions regarding your first day, I am very willing to answer you and to help you. Just leave a comment down below, and you may also reach me in my Facebook page, Nanayhood, and in my Instagram account, Nanayhood_Maajin, and here in my YouTube channel. So if you are not yet a subscriber, please do subscribe, and I promise to give more helpful videos, especially for newbies here in Native Camp. So thank you so much, and happy teaching system.